Jambo, fellow adventurer, and especially to our certified infinite possibilities trainers. This is the June 2018 newsletter. Couple of quick announcements and answering a very important question on the recent trend in people taking their lives. The first big announcement is to share what you may have already noticed if you get notes from the universe, and that is at tut.com we have done a big drive, our goal being $1 million, raising money for water charity. I met Scott Harrison, the founder of it, about 4 weeks ago, and was truly blown away. Chances are great you've already seen the video that I've done and that he's done explaining the cause, but I was so excited because this so fits into exactly what we do. We are all about reaching those who have not yet been reached. And that doesn't mean necessarily getting on a speaker's platform or becoming a life coach. We do provide those tools. That's significantly our thrust at the Train the Trainer program. But there's so many other ways that we trainers, we Ippies, and anybody interested can reach those who've not yet been reached. And it's one thing to get the truth about life's beauty and our power. It's another to get clean drinking water. I mean, we've got to reach all of our brothers and sisters. And what's so much fun about this program is that we can do it together. I am matching your donations, the first 3,000 people. Right now, we're at like 560 people. I will match your first month's pledge in a monthly membership campaign designed to reach $1 million. So I'm already on the hook for $20,000. I can't wait to cut that check. I want to write a check for $100,000, which is what the math comes to if you read about what we're doing. So please help me and help your tribe, help your folks, help your family. You can do this by hooking up with water charity and having your own fund drive. Do you have any kind of fan base or platform? Are you a runner? Are you a speaker? Are you a life coach? Connect with water charity. I would love it if you did it within our program so that we get credit for it, but track it so that you and your tribe get credit for it. Let's hit that $1 million. Let's hit $5 million. Let's go to Africa and spread the love and take infinite possibilities through example. This is such an exciting thing. We're going to do a lot more of this within Infinite Possibilities and tut.com and in my own life. Giving back is the word that's so often used. I mean, every one of us has challenges. But can you imagine not having clean drinking water for your children? You can always help someone else, the universe once said. Even while you struggle to figure out what's the next step for you, you know how you can immediately help other people. So let's do this. I'm also super excited to continue the countdown to Solapalooza. Solapalooza is an event opened to all people, all Notes from the Universe subscribers, but we staff it with about 30 plus infinite possibility trainers. And priority is given amongst our Ippies to those who are trailblazers. So if you'd like to be in Hawaii as a volunteer for Solapalooza, which means you don't have to pay the $800 admission fee, we would love to have you on the team. Look below on this newsletter for how you can apply to be of service in Waikiki, Honolulu, Oahu, Hawaii, baby. It will be amazing. And you might know we have a brand new speaker, Alan Cohen. I wanted to say Leonard Cohen because he's the guy who wrote the song, that it's through the crack in all things that the light gets in. Okay, that's beautiful. That's always on my mind, Leonard Cohen. We've got Alan Cohen. He has written like 24 books. The Dragon Doesn't Live Here Anymore, Understanding A Course in Miracles, The Tao, T-A-O, Made Easy. That's a brand new book of his coming up. Chances are great that in addition to him speaking and appearing several times on stage during our 4-day Solapalooza, he will be hanging out with us in the audience at the beach, playing. Come on, you can befriend Alan Cohen. If you don't know him, Google him. He is legend, all right? So Solapalooza will be all that and more. We're trending awesome signups, awesome registration. Maybe we'll have the best turnout ever. This is our 3rd annual Solapalooza. Sign up below if you want to be a volunteer, and whether you volunteer or not, if you think you're going to go, book your hotel space now so that you can be in the same hotel, the Twin Towers Hyatt Waikiki Beach, that the event is in for maximizing the experience. All right, another announcement quickly. You know, Playing the Matrix is my trademark proprietary information that I have been teaching around the world for over a decade. And you know that there's an online video course that's been out a couple of years at Hay House. What's brand new is this year, we've gone big into playing the Matrix for abundance, playing the Matrix for career and livelihood, playing the Matrix for relationships, playing the Matrix for happiness. Every module is $200, but Hay House is offering to Ippies and Notes from the Universe subscribers 50% off in the first 3 days of their release. This program's so new that it's not even fully released yet. In fact, June 15th, which is tomorrow, 2018, they are doing the World Review reveal for health and healing. In this free video that explains it, I talk about a health and healing experience that I still lean on from my own life, that you can use immediately in your life, whether or not you get the program. And if this whole thing resonates with you, check out the program. It's only $99 for 3 days. For 3 days, literally. So I hope you see this video in time to take advantage of it if you feel so inclined. Playing the Matrix on health and healing. Over 100 examples of how I've used demonstrations, token acts of faith, mantras, affirmations, baby steps, end results to bring about health and healing in my own life that will very likely work in your life. And it's a money-back guarantee, so how can you go wrong? This is totally up your alley. Every month when I do these newsletters, I take questions. And so if you've got a question about anything under the sun as an Ippie, as a certified trainer, whether it's to do with your own relationships, your own courses, launching your own business, dealing with a tricky neighbor, anything under the sun, let me know. And the question I've got this month presented to me, Mike, what do you have to say about the sudden uptick in suicides that have been in the news? Namely Anthony Bourdain and Kate Spade. To the physical senses, they have dream lives. They're totally crushing it. They're great manifestors. But clearly we don't see all, and some battles are hidden. Their battles were so great that they felt like the best solution was to end their lives. Of course, that would never be the case. I've offered people through all of my social media outlets free copies of the top 10 things dead people want to tell you, because I speak a lot about suicide from the person's perspective of one contemplating it, from the perspective of somebody who just did it and they're on the other side. This is profound stuff. And from the perspective of survivors, what they go through. I speak to all three camps, as well as lay out a whole worldview in the top 10 things dead people want to tell you. If this is of interest to you and you can't afford the book, I will send you a free copy anywhere on planet Earth. If you can afford it, please get it on your own. But this is one of my pledges to you. And to speak to the sudden uptick, like what's going on and what can we as Ippies do about it, is how the question rounds out. Thank you for posing that awesome question. The sudden uptick, I think we are truly, and this is not new for you as Ippies, in a very turbulent time as energies rise on planet Earth. And while that might sound very woo-woo-y, we can see that life is happening faster and faster. Manifestations, good, bad, and otherwise, are happening faster and faster. Did you get that? Manifestations of the good and highest order are happening faster than ever before. If it didn't work for you before, try again, because things are changing quickly. The winds are howling. You can live your dreams more quickly now than at any other time in the past. But of course, for the people in a downward spiral who have not been reached, who don't realize their thoughts become things, who are focusing on that which they hate, which they fear, it brings more of it faster, including chaos and inner turmoil. And that's part of the uptick, what we're seeing at this heightened sense of energy on planet Earth right now. These are the dark ages, fellow Ippies. These are the times that people 100 years from today will look back and be like, my God, must have been so scary back then. People were taking drugs and killing themselves. People were taking drugs thinking it was fun. People were taking their lives because of grief and misunderstandings, not seeing the love that bathes us all right now. What can you do, certified trainers, to help with this shift in the world, in your own circles of friends, in your own life? Be yourself. Follow your dreams. Face your fears. Go into those areas where you're not so comfortable, where you are timid and scared. You didn't come here to just have a silver spoon in your mouth and everything is brought to you, manifesting unicorns and rainbows. Okay, you did not come here for that. That would make you sick. It would make me sick. That is not an adventure. You came for the adventure, and that we are alive now means we chose these turbulent times. In part, no doubt, to shine a light on the darkened paths of others, but in part, so that we can raise our own bars, so that we can scare ourselves, so that we can bring about transformation even faster. And you will be a brighter light to those who know you when you follow your dreams, when you face your fears. And that means going outside of your comfort zone. That means scaring yourself. And it might be getting on the stage in front of an audience at Toastmasters for the first time, or it might not mean that at all. It might mean striking up a conversation with a complete stranger at the dry cleaners just because you had that urge. Maybe they're going to be a new best friend. Maybe you're going to save their life. Maybe they'll save your life. Okay, this is what you're called to do. Certified trainers, face your fears and do it anyway, whatever that means. And have fun. Find your people. Come to Solapalooza. Dance life's dance. We're here such a fleetingly brief time. It's heartbreaking when people commit suicide. You're going to die anyway, if you know what I mean. And one door will close while another one swings open. For the fact that you're alive today means you're supposed to be, means you want to be, even though you might be in pain right now. So just tough it out. Shine your light. Have an amazing summer if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, an amazing winter right now if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. And until we meet for next month's newsletter, remember, your thoughts become things. You are adored. And if you're anywhere where I'm touring this summer with Lorna Byrne, this weekend, Denver and Phoenix, soon Seattle, and San Francisco, then I hope to see you there. So every best wish. You are loved. You are adored. Dream big, okay? And I'll see you soon. Tally ho.